Alliance. You are now listening to the sounds of greatness.
Ooh, chill 'em, chill 'em.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Hey, hey, hey. 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 You know what? 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 Hey, hey, hey. 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 You know what? Hey,
The Alliance. You are now listening to the sounds of greatness.
Ooh, chill 'em, chill 'em.
you know what? You know what? You know what?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to the Work Grift. I am Cannon Hotep. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Me, you see, I'm at work. Yo, the 4th of July falls on an awkward day. It's a Wednesday, right? But I got to work today, and then it falls on a Tuesday. But I got to work today, and I got to work Wednesday. So it kind of sucks. I can't really enjoy myself tomorrow. But whatever. Par for the course. Got to make that bag. Anyway, what you guys got planned for the 4th of July? Sound off in the comments over on Rumble. Sound off in the comments over on YouTube. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I could use that constructive criticism. Anyway, 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Again, that's a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I just want to make sure that my sound's coming through loud and clear because I got a new headset to help things, sound a little better. Sometimes my AirPods be sounding like I'm underwater and shit. You know what I mean? My man Protocol said he burning up some of the weed. Cooking for the family, bro. I hear that shit. Speaking of weed, right? So Maryland just legalized marijuana here for personal use. So I was like, okay. So we'll see how that shit go. Now, as far as legalization of weed here, I don't know if you need a weed card now to purchase weed. I mean, we had weed cards in Maryland already, or now because they legalized it, you don't even need a weed card no more. You can just go for what you know. You know what I mean? So I'm interested to see that. I'm interested to see what happens with that. If you need a weed card and you think you're gonna buy a gun, you better pick and choose if you want the weed card or if you want the gun. Because if you have a weed card in Maryland and most states, then you can what's the word? You can't even purchase a firearm if you got a weed card in Maryland. It's crazy, right? Crazy. Anyway, let me see what we got going on here. Oh man, so if you're over on YouTube, man, head over to Rumble because we trying to 86 YouTube. We trying to cancel YouTube. We trying to get the fuck away from YouTube. YouTube has suspended me too many goddamn times. They suspended me too many goddamn times, and I'm tired of it. So we're gonna make Rumble our home. We're gonna make Rumble our home. How many of y'all is watching Hotep when told you when the CEO of Rumble came through and blessed Hotep Jesus and Uncle Hotep with the bag? Huh? Are you trying to get it in? I hear that shit. What's up? Stuff Colonel said YouTube can burn in hell. I hear that shit. But how many of you guys were here for Hotep's been told you when Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus got the bag from the CEO of Rumble, yo? That's the shit I'm talking about, yo. That's what I'm talking about. That's Rumble investing in their creators right there. You had Flawed from Flawed Cash. Salute the Flawed over there on Flawed TV. They were hosting a Rumble raid, which they was giving out the bag. It was giving out $10,000 throughout. I think it was from like 4 to 8. They're gonna do it again on Wednesday, and you best believe I will be streaming on Wednesday trying to get me a bag. Trying to get me a bag. Try to get me a Marlin 4570 government. Trying to finish up this 300 blackout that we were shopping for on Friday night. Y'all remember that? I mean, on Friday afternoon, work riff. If y'all missed the work riff on Friday, I was out shopping on Palmetto State Armory and Big Daddy Unlimited, trying to find me a 300 blackout upper. Cause I mean, I can build it. I just, if I can get it assembled, so if I can just buy the upper already assembled, then I'm winning. And they had one for $300, and I couldn't beat that price. So 300 blackout coming soon, people. 300 blackout coming soon. Bruh. Protocol said, yeah, I was definitely in there. Shout out to Flawed TV. He was the plug for that. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah, Protocol. I went yeah, Friday I bought the 300 blackout upper from them. $300, bro, with the bolt carrier and the charger handle, bro. 7.5-inch barrel. Um uh uh blast can on the front, and it was recessed into the hand into the handguard. You can't beat that, bro. 300, can't beat it. Of course, I'm gonna replace that flash can with a suppressor. I may replace the handguard depending on if my suppressor can fit inside that one or not. If it can't, then I'll replace the handguard with something. But I can't wait to get that shit, bro. Also in 2A news, the Fifth Circuit Court. Fifth Circuit Court just vacated the pistol frames and receivers rule that the ATF tried to throw in place regarding polymer 80s and 80% lowers, bro. That's a straight win for the 2A. The Fifth Circuit Court on that. They also going to be hearing the cases for the pistol brace rule. And I'm like, if they threw out the 80% lower shit, then they definitely going to throw out the pistol brace rule. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. Holy shit. I mean, now if you guys don't know what the 80% lower is, or the pistol frames and receivers rule the ATF had. So they were trying to regulate like frames or lowers, like pistol lowers. Wish I had one right now to show you guys. But they're trying to regulate pistol lowers with as firearms, and they weren't even complete lowers. Like they didn't have any trigger, they didn't have any rails, they didn't have anything that would constitute a firearm. The ATF just made some arbitrary rule just to say they were ghost guns and all this other bullshit. But the Fifth Circuit Court saw right through that shit and they vacated it. So what I'm assuming is happening right now is like P80, Polymer 80, and those guys are probably gearing up to start shipping out Polymer 80s with the jigs back in the kits. That's dope. That's fantastic. You know what I mean? Now it because before what it was, the rule made them do is that they couldn't sell a kit unless it was it had a what's it called, unless it had a serial number on it. So like when I would go to the gun store and I see the P80 kits in there, now they had serial numbers on them, and you got to register them like you would register a regular handgun. You know what I mean? Now you ain't got to do that no more. We got Sauce the Prophet in the building. We got 14 in the building, guys. Get them likes up. Share this stream. Let people know we live, yo. If you new, please hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000 subs on Rumble. I'm trying to make it happen over here because YouTube is not where it's at. I'm shadow banned. I can't make no money on YouTube. I can't talk my shit on YouTube. It's just sad. It's just sad, guys. YouTube, They want to pass themselves off as a platform, but they're definitely trying to be like an editor. They're trying to be an editor, trying to pass it off as community guidelines. Get the fuck out of here, right? Same thing with like Facebook and Instagram and all them other ones. Even Twitter before Musk bought it, they were trying to pass themselves off. Oh, we're just a platform, but you're reviewing people's content and you're taking people's content down based on some arbitrary bullshit that you guys came up with. Community guidelines. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, definitely. Bud's Gun Shop definitely got the deals, bro. Especially on ammo and shit like that. Like I said, guys, Bud's Gun Shop, Palmetto State Armory, Big Daddy Unlimited, definitely got the deals. Go check them out. Go check them out. Anyway, let's get into it. So, the other night here in Baltimore, I think it was Saturday night, they had something called what the fuck was it called? Brooklyn Day. So here in Maryland, Baltimore, we got an area called Brooklyn Park, Maryland. And you guys heard me talk about Brooklyn Park, Maryland before. I said Brooklyn Park, Maryland is the white trash capital of the world. Dundalk, Maryland looks their nose up at Brooklyn, Maryland. I guess for lack of just the long, Dundalk looks their nose up at look their nose down at Brooklyn, Maryland. Anyway, so they was having something called Brooklyn Day in the projects over in Brooklyn Park, and someone or some people came through and cleared the block. They start shooting, man. They start shooting. Two people end up dying, and 30 people injured. 30 people sent to the hospital with gunshot wounds. It was crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy and it's sad. So let's check this out from Fox 45 News here in Baltimore. Let's see.
The homeless problem is getting worse. It's not getting better.
Sorry about that. Hold on.
We're coming on air here with some breaking news. Baltimore City Police are investigating a mass shooting in South Baltimore. Fox 45 was first to the scene and online, sending a team of reporters that tell us gunfire broke out at a block party at the Brooklyn homes, wounding dozens of people. Fox 45's Vince Hill is on the scene. Vince, what are you learning this morning?
All right, guys, give me a second.
Yeah, Taylor, let me go ahead and show you this crime scene and just how extensive it is. Now, you can see investigators in the background still collecting evidence. Now, this happened around 12:30. So
now you see what the houses look like, right? Look like your basic, subsidized your basic projects, right? Looks like your basic projects. So this is so Brooklyn Park is kind of like just outside of Cherry Hill, maybe about 3 miles from Federal Hill. So Federal Hill is a really nice, what you would call gentrified area of South Baltimore. Then you got Cherry Hill, which you don't want to be caught dead. You only want to be caught in Cherry Hill at night or during the day. I'm pretty sure you might get robbed or stabbed. You're gonna get something gonna happen to you. Same thing for Brooklyn Park, Maryland. Brooklyn Park, Maryland, like I said, well, they used to consider it the white trash capital of the world. Now it's a mixture of everybody there. But I mean, you best to believe when you driving through Brooklyn Park, you're gonna see some fiends leaning, you're gonna see some crack being moved, and you're gonna see some violence in Brooklyn Park, man. That's one of the places like when I would have to go and do trash jobs and stuff like that. I'll put one in the chamber and I threw a vest on, bro. Being completely honest with you. I put one in the chamber and I threw a vest on every time I had to go to Brooklyn Park. Anyway, let's keep it going.
So go ahead and take a look at the video of this scene when we showed up around 1 o'clock this morning. Acting Commissioner Richard Worley just about an hour ago providing details on this shooting. Here's what he had to say.
Good morning. Just after 12:30 a.m. this morning, officers received numerous calls for a shooting at 800 Gretna Court. Upon officers' arrival, we located multiple victims suffering from gunshot wounds. We located one female adult deceased on the scene. 9 additional victims were transported from the location to area hospitals. Additionally, we had 20 other victims walk into hospitals throughout the region. Our detectives are currently working an extensive crime scene. The 2 deceased victims we have are both adults. We have 3 other victims who are in critical condition. Our hearts and prayers are going out to the families, sending out to the families and friends of these victims, as well as the community and our entire city. This is an extensive crime scene. Our detectives are going to be here quite a while. If anyone saw anything or knows anything, please call 911 or call local Metro Crime Stoppers, 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. We have members of our fire department, Officer Emergency Management, as well as other jurisdictions working with us to try to determine a motive. Again, please call 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. And at this time, I'll turn it over to Mayor Scott.
Now, to recap, there are 30 victims in total, 1 dead here at the scene, 1 later died at the hospital, 3 right now in critical condition. The other injuries are not known at this time. Mayor Scott not taking questions this morning, but here's what he had to say to the shooter or shooters.
And I want those who are responsible to hear me very clearly. We will not stop until we find you, and we will find you. Until then, I hope with every single breath that you take, that you think about the lives that you took, and you think about the lives that you impacted here tonight.
So that's Mayor Brandon Scott, all his infinite wisdom. This is the same guy that's supposed to have a curfew going on for the for underage kids in Baltimore City, with something like Brooklyn Day, where they were out there in droves. A lot of the people injured were teenagers. A lot of the people, I'm gonna repeat this again, a lot of people that were injured in this shooting were teenagers, which means that I guess that curfew wasn't working, Brandon Scott. I guess that curfew wasn't working, guys. Not to mention, this shit happens for one reason and one reason only, y'all. They don't enforce the laws that they have on the books. Baltimore City does not enforce the laws that they have on the books. I guarantee if they find the people that did this, and that's a big fucking if, they find the people that did this, right? They're gonna have a rap sheet a mile long. This ain't gonna be some kid that was quiet and he lived in one of the project homes and he just had enough and he just no. I guarantee if they find out whoever it was this shit was they had a rap sheet a mile long and they probably should have been locked up 10, 15, 20 pages ago. It's how it usually is. It's how it always is. The crazy part is I sent this to my cousin. He was like, "Oh man, I thought you were sending me some real news. This some nigga shit." Like, damn. And notice this too. You see how they're using the term mass shooting now for urban areas now? You guys noticing that? They weren't calling these mass shootings before, were they? Now all of a sudden these shootings are mass shootings now. Right? Gang-related shootings, shit like that are mass shootings. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I mean, technically they are mass shootings, but they weren't categorizing it. The media wasn't categorizing it that way. They would only categorize mass shootings for shit that suit their narrative. Now they're starting to categorize shootings, urban shootings like this, black on black crime, shit like that, as mass shootings. And I told you guys they were going to start to do that as they start to try to get a little more heavy-handed on their gun confiscation and their abolishment of the Second Amendment. Okay, because right now the ATF getting their asses handed to them in the courts. Like I said, the courts just vacated the pistol frames and receivers, aka ghost guns, rule that the ATF tried to put in place here. Right now, the ATF, the pistol brace rule, look like it's going to get thrown out as well, or vacated as well. So we got all of this stuff, and this is also on the heels of Westmore, the governor, trying to make this can't carry anywhere law, where you can't carry a gun. You know what I mean? You can't carry a gun, you know, in public places and stuff like that. All you can do is carry a gun, you know, in your car and at home, right? Just imagine if somebody, you know, whether it was legal or not. Imagine somebody that was in this crowd, which I'm shocked it wasn't, had a gun and could have shot back. Maybe we'd know who the fucking suspects were. You know what I mean? But what's going to happen is nobody's going to come forward and say who did it. These guys, who knows where they are, and this won't get solved. That's just what I'm thinking. I really hope it does. but I doubt it, especially in an area like this. You want to talk about stop snitching? Look what's on the screen. This is the area that this happened in. Nobody there is going to tell on nobody. Nobody there is going to tell on nobody. It's just a sad fact of reality. A sad fact of reality, guys. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's sad, Joe. It's really fucking sad. You know what I mean? That this is what we look forward to. You know what I mean? This is why I'm an advocate for the Second Amendment. When you got evil like this coming out, and whether this was indiscriminate shooting or they was aiming for somebody, because 2 people did lose their lives. A young lady by the name of Alea Gonzalez and a young man named Killis. I can't pronounce his last name. It's an African last name. They lost their lives, man. They lost their lives. They're pronounced dead at the scene. And like I said, 28 other people, gunshot wounds. Some people in critical condition at Harbor Hospital. You know what I mean? It's just sad. So let's keep listening.
And again, right now, it's not clear if there were multiple shooters here at this scene. Back out here live, again, a mass shooting leaving 27 people injured, 2 dead. For now, we're live in Baltimore. Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
All right, thanks, Vincent. Coming up at 7:30, we're going to hear from Rebecca Pryor. She recorded this video of the remnants of that block party abandoned by people who were fearing losing their lives. Scooters, debris, bottles everywhere on the ground there. Now, our team coverage extends beyond the scene, though. Alexa Ashwell gathered this video from MedStar Harbor Hospital, where we learned a number of victims were taken for treatment. We saw several ambulances, fire trucks, and police cars pull up to that hospital scene. Now, we were first on the scene and first to report overnight with updates on our website. We want you to stick with us here, foxbaltimore.com, for all of your updates, both here on air and online around the clock.
So there you have it. Me personally, what I think happened, I think you had a bunch of shines, you had a bunch of people out there, a bunch of ignorants, a bunch of thugs out there, and somebody just wanted to be, somebody wanted to be deviant. Somebody was on that quote unquote demon time. And they fucking just let shots go into a crowd and hurt a bunch of people. That's what I think happened. That's what I think happened. And those 2 people died as a result of it. Now, because I want y'all to understand, niggas don't need a motive to go out and shoot. They just do it now. They just do it just because. We see videos all the time of people just going through a neighborhood. Matter of fact, it was one that went viral. A dude was just riding through a neighborhood and he just started shooting in the houses just because. They think the shit is fucking cool. They think it's funny. They want to sow chaos and discord. It's just evil. It's just evil, right? They don't necessarily have to have a fucking reason. It could just because they want to be fucking evil, guys. It could be just because they want to be evil. Anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon, guys. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. If you're over on YouTube, head over to Rumble. It's pinned in the comment. Subscribe to my Rumble channel. Help me get to 1,000 subs because we're going to be 86 in YouTube soon. So YouTube, they shadow banned me. They done suspended me one too many times for speaking the truth. YouTube gotta go. Rumble's the alternative. So like I said, head over to Rumble. Rumble's the future, man. Rumble is the fucking future. Head over to Rumble. Straight up. We got Emmanuel Presley in the building. What's going on? We got Joe's Ham Sandwich in the building over on YouTube. Let's see what we got. Emmanuel said Rumble was making it rain. Yeah, they was, bro. Rumble was straight making it rain, bro. He said, did you hear about the bombs in DC? No, I ain't hear about no bombs in DC. I did hear about was that some chemical, some hazard leak or some shit like that, some hazardous materials that was in DC. Is that the same thing, Emmanuel? Is that the same thing? When they said hazardous materials, I just thought Joe Biden shit himself again. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see what we got going on. Who else was in the chat over here? Joe's Hand Sandwich says abolish the ATF. You ain't. I'm telling you exactly. We got DMW in the building. Hey, DMW, your shirt gonna be mailed out real soon, bro. I appreciate your support. We got First Draft in the building. What's going on, First Draft? We got Nicole B in the building. We got Toloco. What's up, yo? Where you been? You know what I mean? Oh man, you rubbing it in. Y'all got 2 days off. So you off today and tomorrow, bro? You off today and tomorrow? I'm at work and shit, and then I'm off tomorrow, and then I'm back to work, bro. Back to work. Sauce said he know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That's right, Sauce from around way. Yeah, I mean, let me see. Let's see. All right. Anyway, I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate all the viewership over here on Rumble. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button, guys. Please help me get to 1,000 subs. I'm almost there. I'm at 914 followers over here on Rumble. Let's get it, man. Y'all gonna see me start to stream a bit more too. Tonight I'm thinking about streaming after Cannon speaks, which I'm gonna have Papa Hotep in the building on Cannon Speaks tonight, along with Jay. Hopefully Jay's finished doing the stuff he need to get done. He can join us tonight as well. But we're gonna have a good time. And then after that, I'm thinking about hitting up the firing up the Nerd Out channel and doing some gaming. I'm gonna fire up the Nerd Out channel, do some gaming, right? So I still got Atomic Heart, right? But I want to start messing with the what they call the decision games, the decision-based games, where you got your decision based on how the game goes, like the Telltale games. And I want to revisit that game Heavy Rain. I think Heavy Rain was one of the best games I ever played, period, especially decision-based. It's one of the best games I played, period. I'm thinking about buying Heavy Rain again and playing it again, and that way, including you guys, y'all can help me make the decision, so that way when the game's over, I can say, y'all niggas killed these goddamn kids. Not me. You need the beach. Oh, you had 4 days off. Yo, balling. What's up, the Mars in the building? Oh, what happened, yo? 3 bombs went off last night, overnight at a bank, grocery store, and Nike outlet. They separately found white substance by the White House. Bruh, what the fuck is going on? I gotta look that one up. But we're on a short time period right now because I don't want to be streaming when HJ streaming. Gotta make sure we get into the grift bag today. Anyway, so check it, right? So I've been seeing all this shit on Twitter and Instagram and all this other stuff about Paris, and they going buck fucking wild in Paris. So first it was the yellow vest, right? Remember the yellow vest was trying to make the runs on the banks and shit? And then you had they was tripping because of they raised the age limit for retirement, so they was tripping. I think they had a fucking enough of the fucking government over there in Paris and France or whatever, because now they out in the streets, they shooting off fireworks, they bucking at the police, they don't give a fuck. And it's been like 4 or 5 days, and they've been going strong to the point where Paris or the France had to put out was it 400,000 riot officers or some shit like that. I'm like, damn, they got 400,000 officers. We ain't even got 20 in Maryland, in Baltimore. The acting commissioner, because the other commissioner resigned, by the way, the acting commissioner said that this new class that they got coming out for the Baltimore City Police Department only got 22 graduates, bro. 22 graduates. Holy shit. Only 22 graduates, bro. Damn. Anyway, I digress. Me and Unc on at the same time. Oh shit. Anyway, so check it, right? So apparently what happened in Paris, right? Let me see. Let me find it real quick. Is this it? Yeah, hold on real quick. Let me use that one. Let's do this real quick. Here we go. We're gonna use this one right here. All right, here we go. We ready. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, please subscribe. hit that notification icon, please. I appreciate you. Hey, if you got a Kick account, go over to Kick account, go to Kick, and it's all one word, Cannon Hotep. Subscribe to my Kick channel. We're gonna be doing some streaming over there too. I'm trying to get my subscribers up over on Kick. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah.
France is burning again. The fatal shooting of a teenager has thrown the country into chaos. There have been clashes in many places. 40,000 police officers have been deployed across the country. President Emmanuel Macron has called the riots unjustifiable. But his intervention has not really helped. People are still angry. Just look at the pictures. Cars set on fire, shops ransacked, and cops attacked with fireworks. There were clashes too. This was the second night of unrest. More than 150 people have been arrested, but the crackdown is expected to aggravate tensions because the story is about the police and their high-handedness. What triggered the protest was the killing of a teenager. He was 17 years old. His name was Nahel M. He was shot dead in Nanterre this week. This is a western suburb of Paris. Nahel was in his car when two policemen confronted him. They shouted at him. One officer pulled out his gun and shot at the boy point blank. And if that wasn't bad enough, the police then tried to lie and cover up. Soon after the shooting, some reports emerged. They quoted anonymous police sources. They claimed that the teenager drove into the cops intentionally, and that's when they shot at him. But the pictures tell a very different story. The police's lie has been busted. The officer who fired the gun is in custody. He could face charges of voluntary manslaughter.
En l'état des investigations.
Based on the investigation and the elements we gathered, the court considers that the legal conditions for the use of a weapon have not been fulfilled. Consequently, at the end of his time in police custody, the police officer questioned for the usage of his weapon has been brought forward to two instructional magistrates as part of the opening of a legal investigation for voluntary homicide.
So action is being taken, but the protesters say it's not.
So that's crazy. So, okay, so now the police officer been taken into custody. He's been taken into custody, but these people said, no, fuck that. That shit ain't enough. They want more justice. I don't know. I would wait to see what the fuck happened with the police officer. If he get off scot-free, then, burn France, burn, I guess. But I also don't know the facts of the case. According to this reporter here, which I kind of trust this reporter because she was on WeOn. Remember WeOn? WeOn's that Indian channel. Yo, they was based. She said the police officer shot him point blank range and lied about it in the report, saying that he tried to run him over or some shit like that. In the video clearly shows otherwise, apparently. So I think that's interesting. The police officer's in custody and they're still fucking up the streets. What does that sound like to you guys?
Enough. The mother of the victim has called for a march. She posted a video on TikTok. Their lawyer wants to file an additional complaint. They want to accuse the police of false testimony. And prominent citizens of France are also speaking out, like footballer Kylian Mbappe and actor Omar Sy. They're demanding justice for Nahel. But what about the protesters? Why are they out in such large numbers, and what explains their sharp reaction? You see, this anger has been simmering for a while. The police in France have a reputation of high-handedness in suburban areas and especially against ethnic minorities. So there is deep mistrust, and French laws make it worse. In 2017, a law was passed. It authorized the use of deadly force. It made it easier for cops to shoot at moving vehicles, and some experts say French police are more brutal than all their European counterparts.
Damn.
They're also among the most heavily armed. France has been criticized by the European Court of Human Rights. In the last 6 years, France has been condemned at least 5 times. And this is over incidents of physical abuse by the police. So there is a clear pattern of behavior. But no Western power condemns France or calls them out for human rights violations. And even after such public outrage, there is little to suggest that the attitude has changed.
Yo,
After
they
President
wildin',
Macron's words
bro.
of condemnation,
They
the
wildin' in
French police
France
even
right
spoke
now.
out. Do you know what they said?
They tripping
They
in
attacked the
France
French
right now,
president.
bro.
The union says Macron should not have condemned the cops. He should have waited for the investigation
Now,
to
I do
end.
agree with that. I do agree
In
with
fact, let
that.
me quote from their statement. They say, like any citizen, we have the right to the presumption of innocence. So they're still in denial mode. Everyone can see what has happened, but the police remains defiant. And where does this leave President Macron? Well, in a bind yet again. Police reform is a contentious topic in France. In 2020, Macron tried to push a new security law. It led to nationwide protests. He wanted to adopt a tougher approach on law and order, but there was a public backlash. From the Yellow Vest protests to the outrage over pension reforms, and now the riots over a police shooting, domestic unrest is now becoming a hallmark of Macron's presidency.
Bruh. Now, I would wait, rational minds, I would wait to see what the outcome would be from the investigation on the cop. But I get protests. You want to protest, you want to ride, you want to fuck shit up, take it to the police. Take it to the state, right? Don't take it to people's businesses. Don't take it to people's personal belongings, their cars and homes. Take that shit to the state if that's your problem. If your problem is the state, if your problem is the police, take that shit to the police. Not looting and not burning people's shit down. That's the problem we got over here, right? When some injustice happened here, instead of taking it to the people that you got a problem with, you know what I mean, the powers that be, the state, the mayor, the governor, whatever, you take it to people's like livelihoods, and that shit is not right. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't fucking cool. And it's like, I feel like even though France may be justified in there and what's going on, right? You didn't see the destruction of property with the yellow vest as far as personal property. You didn't see that with the protest with the pension in France as far as personal property. But in this one here, with this injustice with this kid, you see them, they're looting, they're fucking up other people's shit, they setting other people's cars on fire. Like, come on, guys. Where the fuck y'all think they got that from? Who you think they was watching and said, all right, let's take a page out of their book? Come on. Do I gotta say it? Do I gotta say it? Now, I hope this kid and his family finds justice, man. That's sad if that's what the case is. And they shot this kid, you know what I mean, and with unjustifiably, which according to that videotape looked like they did. Then yeah, that cop needs to go to jail, and that the police department needs to be investigated. Period. But man, people in France, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop the rioting. You gotta stop you gotta stop the rioting. Protocol said this kid was affiliated. Oh shit. Is that right? Let's see what else we got over here. What up, Kay? Kay in the building. She said, if you got Street Fighter 6 on PS5, I'll join the stream. Oh shit, I might have to get Street Fighter 6. I do like me some good Street Fighter now. I ain't played Street Fighter in a minute. I do like Street Fighter. Papa Hotep, kids got me addicted to Fortnite. Oh shit. I might be wrong, yo. He said 400,000 sounds like means what do you say? 400,000 means what do you say, soldiers? What the hell just happened? What happened to my chat? Oh my gosh. What happened to the chat? 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. The whole thing kind of jacked up. Anyway. Yeah, I think you're right. It was more like it was 40,000. But still, 40,000 is a lot of fucking riot officers, bro. Kay said she ready for Mortal Kombat to come out. I hear that. That's a good point. The Revolution by any other name. Kay said America's red white saying that it's bad black people going against the police. I guess all them liberal white people I keep hearing say defund the police and shit like that. I guess that's just a figment of my imagination. Oh man. Wabi said we ain't had no real riot practice. Bro. AOC said riots are supposed to make people uncomfortable. And I agree that riots should make people uncomfortable. That's one thing I will agree with AOC. However, riots should not make people homeless. Riots should not make people jobless. And riots should not make people have to go through their insurance begging them to give them a new car, a new house, a new whatever the fuck got burnt up. That's what a riot shouldn't do. You know what I mean? Macron tried to call up BRICS, and the NATO was like, "You do what?" I mean, in the NWO, and it's like, "You do what?" Oh man. Tyler says, protests can be weaponized. This one has Charlie Indigo Alpha written all over it. Now, I was starting to say that too, Tyler, because for the simple fact that they won't say the kid's last name. They only give the kid's first name and the last initial, which I thought was pretty interesting. You know what I mean? It just I don't know. You think that? So you thinking that it could be just some chaos afoot? You know what I mean? What's up, Reaction PR in the building? You think it could be just chaos afoot? You know what I mean? That's definitely a possibility, bro. Definitely possibility. All right, sound like I'm buying Street Fighter then. Damn, it sound like I'm buying Street Fighter. God damn it, I'll get Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6, I got y'all. Yo, I ain't played Street Fighter in a long time. So if I get on here and start getting my ass whooped, y'all don't be fucking laughing at me now. God damn it, I'm gonna get my skills up. But don't be fucking laughing at me. I'm gonna figure it out. I ain't played Street Fighter in a very long time. I ain't played Street Fighter since like, I ain't played Street Fighter since like 2015. I had a Xbox 360 or something like that. 2014, I had an Xbox 360. I had Street Fighter on there. Me and my brother and them used to play that shit all the time. I used to love me some Street Fighter, bro. Exactly, Joe. You got to make the right people uncomfortable. That's why I said take that shit to the state. Take that shit to the fucking governor's house. Take it to Macron's fucking house, bro. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's 100% right. That's 100% right. Straight up. Javi said, who tried to get folded and straw? We got to make it a party then. We about to make it a party on Street Fighter, yo. Straight up. We about to make it a straight party on Street Fighter. Jimmy Doss with the $20 Rumble rant. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Cannon not showing up live on Kick. Oh, so I'm not showing up live on Kick because for some reason StreamYard and Kick don't meld well. Somehow they don't mesh well. So StreamYard and Kick don't mesh well. So when I go live on Kick, it'll be at home on my OBS setup. So once I get home, I get on Kick on OBS. That's what we gonna get it. I'm gonna buy Street Fighter 6 today, and we gonna go for it, bro. It's gonna be a late night. It's gonna be a late stream, but we gonna get it. We definitely gonna get it. I appreciate you, Jimmy. Jimmy always supporting the channel, man. You can support the channel too, guys. Rumble rants, super chats, they always welcome, guys. Always support the cause. Or $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. That's $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. So, hey, Papa Hotep, you coming on tonight, right? You down for tonight, right? But yeah, so anyway, let me see. There was something else I wanted to show you before I got out of here. The GRIFT report up next with Hotep Jesus. The GRIFT report is up next with Hotep Jesus. Remember, I believe it's July 7th. I'm gonna be hosting the GRIFT report until Hotep Jesus come back from his vacation or whatever that he doing. You know, he do it big. He big money over there. But I'm gonna be hosting the GRIFT report, guys. Make sure y'all come out and support. I ain't Hotep Jesus, but I'm gonna do the best I can. God damn it, I'm gonna do the best I can. So Let me see. Where's that shit I wanted to see? Where's it at? Oh, that's what I wanted to show y'all. Let me see. Where that shit at? Here we go. Look at this shit. What's wrong? That ain't it. That ain't it. What is this? Who's this? Let's see. Bear with me. Here we go. Check out this dumbass. You gotta love dumbass people like this show. Let me come over here and share it. You want the Canon 10 for a Koofy take on the GRIFT report? What you want my 10 for a Koofy take on? Yeah, hit me with the Kamehameha. Let me see. Here we go. Stupid ass. Check this out, guys. Y'all see this on Twitter? First off, hold on. Let's read his tweet. Jason Rogers at Rogers Protective. I'm an Army veteran, and I'm sick of all the guns here in Texas, so I'm starting with mine. And I don't know if this is, you gotta be virtue signaling some kind of parody. I don't know what the fuck this is, guys. Check this out. So he takes some old ass bird gun, some old ass shotgun. This shit probably like a fucking Thomas Daly shotgun he got from Walmart for like $150. And he's gonna virtue signal and try to smash the gun up. Fucking Gallagher over here. Fucking Gallagher. Like for what? For what? Right? Like somebody help me understand that shit. Right? Why? Why are we doing this, guy? Why are we doing this? Why are you tearing up your shotgun? Why are you tearing up your bird gun? It's the stupidest shit in the world. So what I said when I seen this shit, I said, I guess that he feels like he's what did I say? What was my tweet? I can't remember my goddamn tweet. Let me see. I can't remember what I said. Let me see. Oh, that's what I said. I said I guess he thinks he's a danger to himself and others. I guess he thinks he's a danger to himself and others. So he thought the solution was, I'm tired of all these guns in Texas. Let me start with mine. Like his gun in Texas was just going to take it upon himself to walk down the street and just shoot people. Oh, his bird gun, the gun that most people take to go shoot fucking ducks. And I guess he in Texas. So what's the ribeye in the sky? I forgot the name of it. What bird is that? That's the ribeye in the sky. And like a crane or some shit like that. I forgot what it is, but the shit looks delicious. He gonna take his little bullshit shotgun that he got for $200 from Walmart and go smash it up. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure his AR-15s and his Glocks and shit are probably still sitting in the safe. He trying to act like he doing some shit for the greater good. You're not doing nothing for the greater good, homeboy. You're not doing shit for the greater good. Like I said, we all know that criminals don't care about gun control. Criminals don't care about gun laws. Also, we know that it ain't the gun. It's the person behind the gun. It's the person behind the gun. Now, you make yourself look crazy because you're breaking up your gun. Thanks, bro. You're breaking up your gun for what? Are you telling us that you're a threat to society? You're a menace to society, that you can't be trusted with a firearm and that you may do something heinous with your firearm? Is that what you're telling us? Because that's what I get out of that. Any person that destroys their gun for the quote unquote greater good tells me that they're fucking mentally unstable and that they can't handle a firearm and that they shouldn't be trusted. That's what that tells me. All the guns that I got, guess what, guys? I know I'm not about to go walk down the street and just start shooting people. That's not me. I know my character. That's not me. These people are fucking crazy, bro. Tyler Durden said he looks like my cousin. Oh shit. What do you say, K? K says they are still trying to block out the sun. They're also saying sunlight is bad for you. Bro, I think somebody turned on the weather machine, yo, because the sun is a lot hotter than what my fucking thermostat is showing me in my car. Okay? The sun is so I got out the car today, it said 80 degrees, and when I got out the car, it felt like it was fucking 100 degrees. I said, what the fuck? There's no way it's 80 degrees today. It's 100 degrees today. I feel like if I would have took my shirt off, I'd immediately burned. They might be intensifying the sun to justify that fucking Operation Solar Shield. Isn't that what it's called? Anybody trying to call it Operation Solar Shield or some shit like that? Bro, I'm telling you, they got some shit going on. Phil said there should be a no fireworks law, period, end of sentence. Fireworks are weapons of war, Phil. Fireworks are weapons of war. No, it's not Dove, yo. YV, it's not Dove. It's something else. I can't think of it. I can't think of it. They call it the ribeye in the sky, and I want to go to Texas just to fucking go shoot that fucking bird and eat it. Oh my gosh. Also, a DMW let you know your shirt gonna be a double X, and Jimmy, your shirt gonna be a 3X because the shirts that I'm using, they're great quality, but they're cut a little small. So usually I wear a double X, and I had to jump up to a 3X because the double X was a little small. So y'all shirts are gonna be one size up, but it's because the shirts that I'm using they feel great, but they're I think they're cut a little small. So we're gonna use those. Just want to give you a heads up. And if your shirt's too big or whatever, then let me know, and then I'll send you another one out. So that's it. Sandhill Cranes. That's it. I appreciate you, bro. I knew you was gonna figure it out. Sandhill Cranes, bro. Yes. Thanks. That's what it is. I was watching somebody on YouTube fucking shoot one, and they was eating that shit. That shit looked delicious. That shit looked delicious. YV said we turned 90 degrees on our axis. I hope not yet. Ain't that how they said the world was going to end in that one book that the CIA classified? You know what I mean? Of course, sunlight is great for us. They said 30 minutes in the sun, we get all the vitamin D that we need. Just 30 minutes in the sun, get all the vitamin D that we need. If they start trying to put a shield or a screen or something on the sun, we're not going to get all of the vitamin D that we need, guys. And think about it, right? All the people that allegedly died from the Yamin, from the base, they said that their vitamin D was in the floor. Their vitamin D was in the floor, bro. You know what I mean? And the best way to get it is sunlight. You can use supplements, but the best way to get it is sunlight. You know what I mean? Emmanuel says I'm worried about what's all in this smoke. I am too, bro. That is awful in DC, but nothing to worry about in Ontario. That's facts. Some people say it's like a plasticky smell, or like it smells like a pool to me. What the fuck? Hold on. Hey, yo, Reaction sent me. What's it called, bro? Research Operation Starfish Prime. Oh, we're going to touch on that tonight. So hold on. We got two I look into. So yo, Sauce, what was the one that you said, yo? July Ranger or some shit like that? Where's that? Hey yo, Sauce, DM me with that one you said I need to look up. Was it July Ranger or some shit like that? and Starfish Prime. We gotta look into those things. We might get Kofi on tight. We might get Kofi on tight tonight. Let me see. What's going on? We got Nerd National building. Nerd National building. Hey yo, Nerd, drop the link to your podcast, yo. Drop the link to your YouTube channel. Breakfast bars, yo. Don't Google that without safe search showing Operation Starfish. Sounds like it has its own category, bruh. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure that one out. Phil says I might weigh as much as Cannon's thighs. I can't lie. I'm like well under 200 pounds. Medium will probably fit me. Alright, if you have that size. I'm feisty though. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. Phil, did you send me an email? Did you want a strong dad shirt too? Let me see. Yeah, let me know if you sent the email so I can check for it. And also send the Cash App $Cannon Hotep, and I'll get your shirt out to you too. So like I said, email, name, address. Let me show you what the shirt look like if any of you guys are actually interested in the shirt too, because I don't mind it. We got 68 over here on Rumble. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Let me see. Brand. I know I had it still on here somewhere. Here we go. This is what the Strong Dad shirt looks like. So I designed it and all that other good stuff. This is what the Strong Dad shirt looks like. I'm selling them for $30. That's including shipping. Yeah, it's a great shirt. I did this for Strong Dad June, but you can wear this year round. Strong Dad t-shirt. It's a great looking shirt. You know what I mean? I love it. If you want one, hit cannonhotep@gmail.com. That's cannonhotep@gmail.com. Leave your name, your address, and your shirt size. It's only coming in white. And then go to Cannon $Cannon Hotep on Cash App and send me $30. Once I get those, then I'll send the shirt out to you. Jimmy Dawson, DMW, their shirts will be mailed out either today or Wednesday. Straight up. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. Oh, okay. What's going on? But yeah, check it out, yo. Check out the shirt. Hey, get it for your dad, get it for uncle, you know, get it for whoever father figure in your life is. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. I appreciate it. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon, guys. It lets you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream. If you're over on YouTube, get the Rumble. Get to Rumble. Up. I don't know why it does that. Get to Rumble, guys. If you on YouTube, get over to Rumble, guys. What we got? We got 20 on YouTube. We got 20 eyes on YouTube. Subscribe to my Rumble channel. It's pinned in the link comments. Try to get me to 1,000 subs on Rumble. We trying to leave YouTube in the dust. YouTube is suspended me for the last time, guys. When I first started my channel was moving and shaking. I was approaching 1,000 subs rapidly. I got to 1,000 subs, and then I talked about the wrong people, talked about the wrong subject, and then I got shadow banned for that. And then I've been shadow banned ever since. My growth has been stifled tremendously, and I've been suspended at least 3 other times after that because of telling the truth about the Cove Base, the Yamin, the round trip with the layover. So like I said, guys, we leaving YouTube in the dust. Rumble is doing right by us. Hoteps are going to be on Rumble. Rumble is the home of the Hoteps officially. We still use YouTube. I'm using YouTube right now, and I'll probably say after this week, I will no longer be doing any streams on YouTube. My YouTube will probably just be used for shorts and little rants. But any long form content like you see right now, with the live streams, Cannon Speaks, the Hotep's Been Told You After Party, it's all going to be on the Cannon Hotep Rumble channel and Hotep TV. That's Hotep TV, all one word. Thursday show, the Hotep's Been Told You After Party, is Hotep TV. My Monday show, Cannon Speaks, is Hotep TV. Everything else I do will be on the Cannon Hotep Rumble channel. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming through. Until next time, it's Canon Hotep saying, be safe, stay strapped, and don't miss. I'll holler at you. Happy 4th of July, everybody.